Hello everybody and welcome back to the Storm. Today we are going to be playing some Hero League with my boy Rexar. Actually, I just picked up Rexar. He's brand new to me. I think I only have him level 2. Yeah, he's only level 2. So I don't really have a lot of experience with him. I only played one match. Yeah, so no experience at all. So probably not going to be playing Rexar, but I just want to play some Hero League because I'm in the mood to win. And I'm in the mood to make a Heroes of the Storm video. Now, I've been thinking lately that I've sort of been losing my interest in Heroes of the Storm. It's, I don't know, maybe I need to buy some more heroes. You can see I've been saving my gold. I don't play a ton, so it takes me a while to save some money. But I want that doubloon mount that they got going on in the shop. It's 20k, so I'm almost there, and hopefully I'll reach my goal pretty soon. I do have a few quests to complete. Well, more than a few. And one of those is a support hero. So let's see what I want to play. There is Tomb of the Spider Queen. I could play a Malfurion on this match. I can malf. Yeah, as I was saying, I've been less interested in Heroes of the Storm lately. I don't know if it's because of lack of character variation. Overall, I haven't unlocked a ton of characters. You can see the ones I have unlocked here. But I still have quite a few that are missing. I've been playing the game for quite a while now. Some characters I want are Kael'thas. I've been thinking about Leoric. Abathur. Nazebo. Tassadar definitely. Maybe the Butcher and Rhaegar. Not really a stealth character fan. I've never really enjoyed playing Zeratul or Nova. It just doesn't seem like my playstyle.
Ready for action.
And yeah, not too excited about specialists either. So we will see how this goes. So it looks like my team is trying to build very AoE heavy, which is good. You can see the enemy team has lots of single target damage, which is going to make it a little more difficult. Wondering if now I should play Uther, because they're very bursty.
I'm here to help.
See what my team says. Someone says yes. Malf to set us up. I'll go Malfurion.
Balloon, grant us strength.
Okay, so yeah, I did choose Malfurion in the end, just because he's more of my preferred healer. I always thought I was good at Uther, but then I started to realize lately that I'm not as good as I think. And Malfurion is my my preferred healer because I'm most comfortable with him. He's a very defensive role. If you look at your profile, you can see how many games you've played in each role. And I think out of all the games I've played, the most of them have been support. Very close in second place is tank roles. And then, or maybe it was assassins, I don't remember. I think it was tank roles, then assassins, and then specialists. So I rarely ever play specialists. They were like dead last. But I do play lots of support classes, so that's sort of my preferred. And tank in a way is sort of like support. One of my favorite tanks, well, my favorite tank is Joanna, because she just has so much control on the battlefield, and she's basically immortal, which is like the best part. So, oh, I'm still on my tiger from the last time. I got all the mixed match colors going on, but that's okay. We're ready to rock this game. Look at that, Kerrigan's got an epic skin. So let's see, what am I going to have to build here? Now, another thing that I wanted to say is I'm not the most knowledgeable MOBA player. I like to think I have good senses, but I've never really put that much time into figuring out just exactly what the correct meta is or how to build your character. I sort of go with what I think's best, and usually that works out for me. And good senses and strong map awareness are I'm gonna head down here with Kerrigan, by the way, because she is melee. Oh, and she just dove past those roots. Really thought I had her there.
Shatter the metal spiders.
And I have to
Gems
pick.
of power to my altar.
I will go Shando's Clarity. I'm very big on Malfurion's Innervate talent. I think it's super powerful because no other hero in the game can restore mana the way that Malfurion can, especially at no cost. Because if you look at the Innervate ability, it only has a cooldown. There's no mana cost or, you know, anything like that. Really not on the ball here. I keep missing those Kerrigan attacks, but we'll get there. Still early days.
It shall be done.
Man, I miss the days where Malfurion had that Conjurer's Globe talent. I believe he had that talent where every regeneration globe he picked up increased his mana regeneration, and that just scaled like unbelievably. Uther still got that talent, and it scales really well. Assuming you can collect lots of globes, of course. Man, she's so fast. I'm gonna have to get behind her a little more.
As nature wills.
But yeah, Innervate's definitely really cool ability. One of the coolest in the game, I have to say. It's very simple. Yet if you can keep it on... Oh, whoa. There's a Rhaegar. If you can keep it on cooldown... Oh, I got you. I got you now. If you can keep it on cooldown, you can really benefit your team. Kerrigan's got to get out of there.
For calendar.
Choose a talent.
Yeah, Kerrigan overextending there a little bit too much. There wasn't really a ton I could do, I must say. So I'm going to choose Rampant Growth because, again, just to counter that burst. It's kind of futile to be trying to do that with Malfurion because he's not doesn't really have burst heals in the first place, but it may just be enough. Okay, yeah, Kerrigan taking a ton of damage. I'm just not going to heal her. She's going to eat turret damage like that.
Nature wills.
But I'm too nice, so I have to heal her. I hope she doesn't play the rest of the game like a... Ooh, Sonya coming. Thanks for the danger ping, guys. That's okay. I'm complaining. Half the time I never danger ping anybody else anyway. Oh, and I didn't. That was a stun. I don't know where that came from. Okay, Kerrigan thinks that she's God.
In the name of Cenarius.
It was never fun. But we're just gonna have to make do. This bottom lane is receiving lots of pressure. Oh, looks like they got him. So early game, I tend to be very conservative when I play support,
So
as you can see.
Brought the gems to my altar.
One thing I think about Heroes of the Storm is that this early game is not very important. Whoever wins the first Weavers, it's not the end of the world. If you lose the first Weavers, it's not really the end of the world. It can be if you don't coordinate your with your team properly and defend the lanes. But as long as you have solid response time, then you should be okay.
for calendar.
What am I going for? I'm doing growth. I think that's the best. You know what? Maybe Mule wouldn't have been half bad.
So it shall be.
You look awful. You have destroyed a fort.
Oh man, they really have pushed. There are two of you guys there. And you should be able to hold that lane. I can't see why you can't.
My power reigns. Calamortins all face my wrath.
Alright, so we have added next to no gems to this spawn, whatever the heck it's called. We gotta get on that. Whoa, taking a lot of damage there.
Good timing.
Whoa, not sure what happened to that heal. It got eaten. Don't run away from me. Alright, I'm taking way too much aggression from Sonya here. Oh, there we go. That last saving heal is going to keep me in it, but unfortunately I do have to go back to base now. I don't really know if that innervate counts towards the amount of healing, or how it's, or if it's even really tracked at all by that stats board. Something I'll have to figure out.
So it shall be.
Okay, so off to a rocky start here. And we will see what we can do about this. I'm really wishing I had that bursty heals now. Getting more and more difficult to keep these guys alive.
Always thank you. You look like I do after a rough night. You'd better get to bed.
The land and I are one.
Alright. Definitely going for tranquility, no doubt about that. Oh, and I'm almost gone. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some Malfurion heals to the double kill. I'm not gonna have enough, unfortunately, to make this through. Pretty old gems.
Assist our ally.
Okay, so he didn't want to hand in the gems. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with me. I haven't figured that out yet. You can see my typing there, going nuts on the keyboard. But that's what happens. I like to play Malfurion like a DPS sometimes,
Well-timed heal, friend.
because I just get excited. So my tranquility is on cooldown. I didn't realize it was such a large cooldown. Oh, there goes Sonya. I have to be careful here. And there's KT taking a monstrous amount of damage. Yeah, I don't run from a fight. Sorry, guys. No, Kerrigan's gonna have to. Run, Carry, run! Okay, really, Kael'thas? I mean, you're right there with full ball of mana. Okay, I have no choice to go back for Healing Fountain now. This is really not going well. We need to be pushed, and we haven't pushed once.
The hour of the spider.
See if I can get this team to push. They'd rather team fight and die.
Return the gems to me.
Well, what are you gonna do, right? It's a flank enemy team. And call it strategy. You gotta be super careful. Yeah. That was great. So Jaina's damage is a little bit lacking.
He has done as I asked. So
Doesn't help a ton.
you know my power. Choose a talent.
Nature wills.
Yeah, this is part of the reason I'd say I've lost a little bit of interest in Heroes of the Storm is because
Find the queen's
I just can't seem to match with a very good team these days. Don't know what it is. I am sort of high ranked. I'm disappointed that I was re-ranked, though everybody was, so it's fair, I suppose. But it's just kind of disappointing because I was in a good spot before. But what I have learned from this game is that anything can happen. Sometimes you think you're going to lose, you think you're going to win, and it just goes completely upside down.
As nature wills.
That's something to keep in mind. One thing that I am really interested in doing is some open world games, you know, some playthroughs, maybe some tutorials. I was really big into like Oblivion when it came out. I wasn't so much a Morrowind fan. I was quite young when that game came out, so there you go. Now you kind of know how old I am. But I was kind of young when that game came out. So my brother was the one who showed it to me, and that he really got me into the Elder Scrolls because it was his idea to buy Morrowind. And at the time, me and my brother were the age where
As nature wills.
I don't think this is a good idea, by the way. But oh yeah, not a good idea. Okay, sorry, I can't follow you. I can't follow you one last time. What the hell? Why don't I just alt? Oh hey, we're gonna do this. It's happening. This is happening right now. This is actually happening. Oh, they got the boss though. Okay, yeah. It didn't happen as well as I thought. Kael'thas pulled back
Consider your flame.
with a full bar of mana.
Thank you.
Oh, that's disappointing. Look at him. I even threw him a heal, and what does he do? He leaves? Oh, he could have taken at least 2 of them out, and we could have then finished off the 3rd hero. That's just not even cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm really interested in Oblivion and Skyrim. I don't think Skyrim... I don't know, I have mixed feelings about Skyrim. I don't know what it is. Maybe I was overhyped about it. I definitely was, because when Skyrim came out, I was much older. And I was sort of more in the know. And I paid a lot more attention to the advertisements and the publicity and the stuff like that. And Morrowind was sort of that perfect time for me where I was very interested in the Elder Scrolls titles, but I really didn't know a whole lot about them. So when the game actually came out, I was very, very, very shocked by it, and it was, I didn't waste the feeling at all. Oh, there's a good body block. Ooh, there you go. See what I mean about you never know what can happen? And again, that was one play, but we did take the lead in terms of experience. And we just need 4 more gems, something easily acquired at this time in the game. So anyways, yeah, I want to do some Oblivion coverage, because that game was probably my favorite Elder Scrolls so far. And I do plan on giving Skyrim another chance, actually. I just saw this YouTube video, actually, of the making of Skyrim, and I'm sort of a nerd for that stuff. I like all the behind-scenes type stuff. And, yeah. So that's what I've been watching. Ooh, and we did get Web Weavers. That's something that is very good.
Descend and destroy.
We should take this thing out.
Enjoy this fort.
Like, actually take this thing out.
A new Doran.
Malfurion's got the idea. There you go, buddy. Get in there. No. Go, get in there. Oh, no wonder. Oh, jeez, I'm eating turret damage. I had no idea. Maybe this right here is what speaks to imbalance in the game. Oh, wow. Yeah, he definitely got him. Oh, that's a good little move. I didn't know you could pull yourself out of that. Maybe this speaks to the imbalance of, or an imbalance in Heroes of the Storm, because it seems like once a lot of teams have leveled, or, you know, once, you know, a team will be losing, like this team here, and then once we've level capped, or gotten close to level cap, everything changes. And it's maybe because the other team got their heroic abilities, or because, you know, it doesn't even have to be the heroics, just an ability tier in general. But it sort of tends to flip the matches on their heads. And maybe that's just my interpretation of what's going on right now, but that's really the only reason I can see why there's such a change in gameplay here, because now we're totally pushing back the enemy team, whereas before, they were all over us. So all I can think is that it just has to do with the talents in the game, and certainly Jaina and Kael'thas get much more powerful throughout the match, and maybe that's the reason. I don't know. So they did manage to sneak web weavers in there, I noticed, but at the same time, I didn't notice. Looks like Vala decided to push. I'm going to defend that lane first. I am going to do Serenity. And I did opt for, what is that ability called? That talent. Tenacious Roots, just because I felt like it would really help with all Kerrigan, yes. Kael'thas and Jaina mainly because of their AoE, and they can really do a lot of damage with that. So in the end, Malfurion really not a bad pick. Oh, we can win this here. Looks like they are going to go for boss. Oh, they just got boss. So a little bit of a slow reaction time. Again, I sort of have more of a difficult time anticipating that boss. Looks like these guys are going to die. Kerrigan's not going anywhere. I mean, oof. What do I have this thing with Kerrigan all of a sudden? Oh, and whoever this is totally stuck. Or not anymore. Looks like they... Oh, now he's done. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Though we did abandon that boss, so it's time to go back and defend. Not the end of the world. He's probably going to take a decent chunk out of the core. But excellent response time from Kael'thas to, and I hate when they stand in that stun. Oh my goodness. If you do not like to play support in Heroes of the Storm, or any MOBA style game, or any game really, any online game, what I have to say is do not stand in the AoE. Oh, it's the biggest pet peeve I think healers can ever have, is do not stand in the AoE. And it's not like it's hard to evade in this game. Some MMOs it can be hard to dodge that AoE because things happen quickly, or you know, there's a lot going on. That makes sense. But it's not hard to dodge the AoE. Oh, there's a shot in the dark there. Oh, these guys are going to regret this. Oh, look at that combo from Kerrigan. So the Jaina does manage to... oh my goodness. Something's wrong with me today. That, what is that character's name? Vala escaped again because of that dive move. Unbelievable. So Muradin is basically immortal. With my ultimate and his ultimate at the same time. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Some of the best fruits today. Oh, and I'm eating so much turret damage. I'm really bad at that. This is what I'm talking about. This is a great turnaround match. I'm going to be selfish and heal myself some more. But yeah, this is interesting. I don't know why this tends to happen in Heroes of the Storm, but it does. Kerrigan should be focusing the core, because we can fight the core. Oh. Now Kerrigan wants to focus core. And there she goes. So there you go. That was a fun match. Doesn't happen every day like that, but when it does, boy, is it ever fun. Wonder where I'm ranked now. Oh, what did that have? Roll 102,000 damage taken. Tanks seem to be taking a lot more damage these days. I don't know if some of the values were changed or people are getting better at bursting. Or maybe he was just... Maybe I was doing a ton of healing. I don't know. But yeah, he was taking a ton of damage. Anyway, that was Tomb of the Spider Queen on this orky looking Malfurion skin. Who knows, maybe I'll do another. I feel like I'm in the mood to do another, so if not, then thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.